This is still so badass. Some of you old timers might recognize this knife. Give you a second to peruse it. No? No? Some of you might. This is the Diskin Fire by Matt Diskin. This is a double action auto, and I've done a video on this on my YouTube channel a million years ago. I think I did it in 2013. This I actually got from my good buddy Nick Menevade. This was a custom order that he placed with Matt when Matt wasn't. I guess he saw it at the show, and Nick didn't have the opportunity to buy one, so he contacted Matt, and Matt made him one with the specs that Nick specified. So badass. It's just a so badass knife. What brings this back up now on my Instagram TV is because I was hanging out with the other Nick Choprin, and I don't know if it's a secret. I hope it's not a secret, but Nick Choprin's making like autos now. He's making autos. He was showing me the prototype, and the conversation came up about Matt Diskin and how badass this Diskin Fire is. Nice drop point blade with like a, I don't even know what that is. It's an LMAX steel, but it's a dark stone wash, maybe? Pretty sexy. So this was from 2012, right? So let me just show you right off the bat. So the way I deployed it is basically like, standard with the dual thumb studs that are pretty sexy. How many knife makers put that much detail into their thumb studs now? They basically just buy what they get from the supplier. Matt puts like a little, well, I'm not sure if Matt made this or he bought this somewhere, but still pretty custom looking. All right, even his pivot is awesome. This side is just a regular Torx. Some custom hardware over there. Now I've seen this, I'm not sure if this is titanium, but I've seen Matt newer versions of the knife where this is anodized different colors, including this pivot over here. So these could, I'm not sure, this could very well be titanium also. But to deploy it, again, you saw me deploy it with a thumb stud, but this Diskin Fire also has a hidden mechanism here, hidden scale release. So he's got an overlay of this low void aerospace carbon fiber, which Nick picked out. He could have had like the lightning strike, which actually, oddly enough, the backspacer is lightning strike. You might be able to see some of the gold in there. But Nick wanted this low void aerospace carbon fiber for the overlay, which Matt put this beautiful finish on that makes it nice and textury and grippy. Anyways, without further ado, the scale is hidden, right? The hidden release is right here. So you're just basically going to slide this scale that way. You push it and it deploys the knife. What? And when you unlock the frame block, you just push it down, and you'll definitely, because it's an auto, you'll feel a little bit more resistance until it locks back into place. Then you can also deploy it normally with the thumb stud, and when you unlock it, so badass. There's no resistance, just like a standard frame lock. Perfectly centered. Just so badass. It's so badass. This is, I don't even think you can get this anymore. I think they're pretty much all sold out. Maybe if Matt goes to the show, he might make some. I seen one where he made it with the compound grind. I believe Lee Frucci of Wieners and Steel fame bought one because he was so impressed with this. He bought one, but the one he purchased from Matt from the show, who he became good buddies with, was actually a compound grind. Compound grind? Complex grind? You know, one of those fancy grinds. Which was not what I like. I actually like this this nice flat grind drop point blade. You can see Matt's logo, Diskin USA. Oh, also, this is from 2012, right? How far in advance, how forward thinking was Matt? This essentially is a frame lock, right? With an overlay of this carbon fiber. But he also put, look at that steel insert he put on there. Now, I don't know how many people were doing that in 2012, but that's pretty cool that Matt was thinking about that way back then. I mean, it was a while ago. I'm sure people were thinking about it, but not too many, still to this day, not too many knife makers are using steel inserts on their custom blades, custom knives. I actually prefer deploying it with a thumb stud. I just think it's so nice, so smooth. I believe I can even middle flick it. Oh yeah. It's also neat, that hidden scale feature. Fires out so nice. Nothing fires out like a Diskin. Holy Christmas. Just really gorgeous. Beautiful. Anyways, we were talking about this and made me think about it. Backstory on this. So Nick ordered this from Matt Diskin way back when. He actually lost this one winter. He dropped it like in a big snowbank by his house. I think he had to wait like a few days for the snow to melt. Then he recovered it. He did a spot treatment on it. And then he got tired of it. And then he asked if I want to buy it. And I did. And now it's mine. Forever and ever. Amen. But if you get the chance to get one of these, again, not sure if Matt's going to make them available. Look how awesome that is. Just beautiful craftsmanship. Perfectly centered. The blade is awesome. The scales are awesome. Deep carry pocket clip. So well made. Anyway, guys, that's just me loving my Diskin Fire by Matt Diskin. Okay, I will deploy for you guys one more time. What? Peace.